Hey everyone. So, like I said, I'm on break from school and I want to record some videos. Probably gonna do something different since A, there's nothing really to update from school, and B, because I kind of want to do a variety of different videos on the channel and not just one thing, which is basically what I've been doing because of time constraints. So hopefully this will be able to give me a little bit of boost and we can fix that. Oops. So anyway, in this video, I've got a short little list here of some coding channels that I watch and have learned just a lot from, and I'm going to basically go through them and tell you what they're about and who they are. So that way maybe some of you who may not be familiar with them can start using them as a resource like I have. But I do understand that most, if not all of these channels are ridiculously big. So, well, to me, they are, anyway. But anyway, there's going to be a good number of you all that have heard of them or have seen their videos or have already found them. So if that's the case, this might not be the video for you, but maybe. Who knows? Guess we'll have to watch and see. Okay, so first up here we have Joshua Fluke. He's just this really cool guy who knows his shit when it comes to front end. Typically works with things like React and Ruby on Rails. He does a lot of videos about getting jobs in software development. His channel's not like tutorial oriented, but he does lots of live streams, as you can see there. Let's check out his videos tab here. But he reviews resumes sent in from subscribers. That's really cool. He'll also check out their portfolio sites if those are sent in and give them feedback and help them critique these so that way they can get a job. Josh is the reason I actually found out about Lambda School, and he's got a video series following another student from Lambda from day one, and they're going to go through up until he gets a job. And I think that's really cool. Joshua and Patrick are both really cool dudes, and that's one of my favorite things to watch on the channel. It's really motivating just to see his progress. See what else have we got here. He does interview questions, that type of thing, job prep. He's got a few. This is a new thing he started doing, is where he helps subscribers actually find jobs live. They'll go through job postings together, and he'll help fill out the application and help them write cover letters and things like that. I think that's really cool. And then what was I looking for? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, this is a real cool series here. He's got some videos that you'll see where he has like a real recruiter or someone from a real company who calls him and they record the interview, and you can actually see what a coding interview is like, and that's so cool. That was something I personally was really worried with, so being able to actually see that was really helpful and a little calming, to be honest. It can be something that can either boost you up or bring you down, either way, but regardless, you'll kind of get a gauge of where you're at and where you're going to want to be to answer the types of questions they're going to ask. So that's basically Joshua Fluke's channel. Go check him out, and I will probably have to say that after every one of these, but let's see who we have next. Okay, next is another one of my favorites. This is Dylan Israel. He's a really smart, really professional, really blunt kind of dude. He likes to tell it how it is and doesn't really care what people think about his opinion. He's done a lot for himself. He's worked really hard. He's a big inspiration to me in that aspect of, going from lower income to very successful in the software field, and just very big motivation to work hard. That's what he boils down to. He does a lot of AMAs where he'll, start off with a topic that he talks about and then go into answering the subscriber questions. He is doing a series right now, Code Like a Pro, where he's going over different types of just ways to code like a professional, to portray yourself as a professional, those kinds of things. He's got just a real big variety, non-technical softwares to know, get back to coding after giving up. Just lots of advice, lots of, really good support and content here. He does reviews of different software resources, from Free Code Camp to Udacity to Udemy. You can find some tutorials on here with him. It's not something I would say is primary on his channel, but they are there, and they're really good. So that's something you want to check out. But yeah, as you can see, as we just scroll through here, I'm not being nearly as specific as I was on the last one, but he covers a lot. He puts out a lot of good information, and I feel like he likes to try to keep people on track, which is a good thing. And he does really great work. So if this seems like the type of thing you're needing help with, is understanding the culture, understanding the job market. He does hiring, or has done hiring. I'm not 100% sure which. So he has a lot of videos where he talks about what they're looking for when hiring developers and some of the problems. And you'll see he's pretty stuck on FizzBuzz. Apparently that's something a lot of developers can't do when they apply. But like I said, go check him out if this is the kind of channel you're looking for in relation to software and development. Okay, so next we have Academind, and this is some real meat and potatoes, kind of straight into it, learn how to code type channel. This dude's great. I believe he has a master's in some kind of computer science related field. He does great work, and you can see here he's got all kinds of tutorials and topics. You could learn lots of different things here. You can see both front end and back end. Just anything you want, you could check here, and he's going to have something close enough to get you on the right path. If you're looking to learn about a specific technology, it's probably here if it's still relevant. So I love learning from him. He has a very deep understanding, and you will know what's happening with the code you're writing from watching him. So now I should have said this for the other people as well, but his name's Maximilian, this guy right here. He has a bunch of courses on Udemy. I've taken some very thorough. If you're starting with JavaScript, his accelerated JavaScript training is a really good course that I've taken personally. You can find some demos of his courses in that long list of videos somewhere, I believe. I know some of them are in there. I know Dylan Israel also has a couple of Udemy courses. One of them is a 100 algorithm challenge, which is something I'm wanting to do. I just haven't had the time or the money to buy the course right now. And then I don't remember if Joshua Fluke has any courses out on Udemy. I know he does mentoring, and I know he's working on his own site to host things like that. He likes to teach people code, and so everyone we've talked about so far in one way or another is working through courses. So yeah, it's hard for me to be specific about this one, because like I said, you've got GitHub, you've got responsive web design and React, you've got the difference between front end, back end, and full stack, you've got React Native, you've got JavaScript, you've got JSX, well, React without JSX, that's interesting. SQL versus NoSQL, all kinds of things. There's some MongoDB, Git, GitHub, Angular, just awesome stuff here. Okay, so this next one's kind of in the same mindset as Academind. This is Traversy Media. This dude's another one who really knows his stuff and does really well teaching people and staying focused on tutorials and keeping up to date. Kind of the same thing here. You can see we've got, let's go past the junk. We got web development crash courses. So you got Angular, you got Vue, you got Node, you got Python, React, Ruby on Rails, MongoDB, Express, TypeScript, React, SQL, Meteor. So you get the idea of what we're looking at here. He's got some developer discussions. He's got some really good ideas. Like I said, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. We got HTML, CSS. We got some absolute beginner stuff. We got more specific tutorials here. Learn the MERN stack. This is actually something I could get interested in. I didn't know this was here. Yeah, apparently I did. I just forgot. But anyway, you go through this, and I guarantee you, by the time you go through this 8-part video series, easily looks like it could be done in 4 to 6 hours, depending on how you like to work from videos and stuff. you'd have a solid understanding of what's going on here with this MERN stack, which is MongoDB, Express, Node.js, and React. Not in that order. But yeah, even some WordPress themes down here, Python and Flask. All kinds of good stuff. This guy is great. He's helped me a lot personally. I did his DOM crash course before starting Lambda, and it showed when we got to the DOM section that I had exposure to it. I was pretty familiar with a lot of the topics we were already discussing in school by the time we got there. So big thanks to you as well. I don't think he has any Udemy courses or anything like that. I haven't heard, but I'm so all over the place between these different channels on what I watch and when I watch. It could be in there somewhere. So okay, so next up we have Syntax, and what actually prompted me to put him up on the list was that I noticed the vast majority of what I watch is front-end development, and there's two reasons for that. One is I haven't gotten to the back-end part of school yet, so I'm trying to focus mainly on front-end, where I already have most experience, but it's just where I'm at right now. I'm focusing on front-end, but I did want to add in back-end resources here, because I've personally had a hard time finding good back-end resources. So Syntax is one person you want to check out. He does a lot of stuff in Python, Django. As you can see, there's even some machine learning here, so it's kind of bridging some stuff. I know he does something, I don't know if it's more or just one, but there's one series where you go through the Pygame library and make a little racing game. I've done that one before. Got data analysis, data visualization, robotics, and the Raspberry Pi. That's really cool right there. To have someone that's regular, has, you know, actual content here. Like, there's a lot of videos here. Each one of these is a playlist with multiple videos, so there's a good solid Raspberry Pi guide, just with all kinds of different stuff there. Finance and investing. Let's see if we go over to his videos. Ooh, that's a lot of code in them thumbnails. But yeah, as you can see, not quite it's readable here, but it's just all kinds of different aspects of programming. Like I say, his focus is mostly Python, whereas the other ones that do have coding tutorials is video to video basis kind of thing. But as you can see, you know, Python 3, Python 3, Python 3, all kinds of stuff like that. And then, like I said, lots of machine learning stuff as well. But he's really good. He's a really friendly guy. He makes things clear, easy to understand, easy to follow along with. Even if you don't fully know what you're doing, you can actually make it through these tutorials. And I feel like if you made it through one and there were parts you didn't understand, if you went back and did the tutorial again, you know, you could repeat that process until you could grow to be able to build these things on your own, just completely. So that's Syntax, another great YouTuber. Okay, so I know these things are usually like 5 channels, like top 5 or top 10 or whatever. I've got like an odd number here, I think it's 7. But there was a couple of other people I wanted to throw in, even though it's not directly related to what I do, because they have really good channels. Siraj Raval, he obviously, here we've got artificial intelligence education. This dude is like, a lot of AI talks get real dry real fast, and this dude combats that 100%. He's high energy. He does take things kind of fast, so you probably don't want to come here if you're new to programming. But if you have decent programming concepts down and you want to get started in machine learning and artificial intelligence, I definitely recommend, because like here we've got TensorFlow in 5 minutes. We all know you can't, you know, learn a library or framework completely in 5 minutes, but after this 5-minute video, you're going to be able to get set up with TensorFlow, have the docs open, and be able to do some stuff with it. He has lots of very specific tutorials, how to predict stock prices. I know there's one where you use the Twitter API to be able to search for tweets type of thing, and then you can categorize different things based on whatever input or, you know, filters you want to put in there. But yeah, I definitely thought he was an honorable mention to anyone who's watching this channel that might be interested in machine learning or AI and somehow have not found him yet. Definitely check out his videos. This could easily be for you. Okay, last up is Engineer Truth, and the reason I have him down on the list is because this video is kind of aimed at more direct to like software and coding. Engineer Truth, per the name, he knows a lot about engineering in general, not just software engineering. But he's very good at business and economics and finance. So and he gets great people on here. You can see he does interviews. He learns from people, kind of his life stories on here in a way too. You know, how to get a job in tech, how to get a job in digital marketing, best high-end careers. You know, no degree, no experience. So you can kind of get what he's going for here with his channel. And I respect the man. He's done a lot of work as well. Him and Dylan Israel are actually friends, IRL, and their work ethic overlaps a lot. You can definitely see it. They have very different personalities, but you can tell that they've got the kind of same mindset about life. You know, you gotta get your stuff done. You gotta get your ducks in a row. You've gotta get set up, and then once you're set up, do it. You know, live life and enjoy type of thing. But you got to put the work in first. Once that work's put in, then, you know, do what you want, live your life, have fun. So that's Engineered Truth. So thank you all for watching this video. Like I said, feel free to check out all those resources. Let me know if any of them help you, or if you have a channel that either I don't know about or I didn't mention in this video. Leave it down in the comments below, because it could be something I might be able to use, and almost for sure if you're using it, someone else who may stumble across this video could also benefit from it. And that's, like, you know, one of the things I want to do with this channel is build up a community of people who are helping each other. So let's help each other out. Put your favorite, you know, tech or tutorial or motivational YouTuber down below, and we'll see if it helps other people out. But thanks again for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.